All right. Let's catch you guys up in case you haven't, you didn't watch the stream last week or you didn't get the YouTube videos. All the YouTube videos should be fully caught up to where we are now if you did watch it. We are still in Act 1. We are still in Santa Monica proper, although we are very nearly at the end of Act 1. We could go immediately to the warehouse, which has to go boom. We have to go to Bertram Tongue, although we've resolved the feud with the Malkavian twins that run the nightclub, the Asylum. We've resolved the feud between them, so we can talk to Bertram Tongue now, and then completing that part, going to the warehouse after and doing some work over there, will complete Act 1. However, we're going to go and deal with a couple more side quests first. Right at the top over here, we've got Jump in the Bail. Arthur Kilpatrick, the bondsman in town, is looking for someone. He's looking for Muddy Mike Durbin. He has a lady friend, Marion Murrieta, who paid for his bond. So this guy skipped out on a bond. And she lives in the apartment above the pawn shop, basically right near where we live. So we're going to go and check that out. We're also going to be checking our mail, because depending on the order of things, it's possible we have something waiting in our mail from the prince. I'm not sure what actually triggers the timing for this to arrive, but we're going to check our mail and our email, because we may have another side quest waiting over there. And yes, remember the drugstore trip, which would require going back to the clinic. And the thing is, if we get the side quest, the extra quest from the prince, it actually involves us going to the clinic for something anyway. So we'll combine that. Although I think what the prince wants is in the morgue in the basement of the clinic. And I think with Trip, since apparently he doesn't want morphine, we have morphine, he doesn't want that. With Trip, he probably wants something from Controlled Substances, which is upstairs. So they're still going to be in two separate areas, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, we have lost one kick of Masquerade because we convinced someone that the president of the United States was a vampire, and if he went and assassinated the vampire president, then he would turn human again. So that was a Masquerade violation, but we did it for the lulz. Oh my god, we got so much whiskey and chocolate. We've also got a hype train going on with an emote over here to unlock. Thank you very much for all that. What is all this whiskey and chocolate? I'm very happy. I'm very happy because, you know, this might be a little bit of a spoiler, but I really like whiskey and chocolate. I got a nice bottle. I've got a nice bottle of Jura for the holidays, which is really nice. And we've got a couple of nice things of chocolate going on, including some recent mailings. We got some nice treats upstairs from people. So thank you very much for the people who actually send in the chocolates. So we got Pennacock. Oh, right. I already read his terrible joke about the vampire actor. That joke sucked. Bert Vanderpaul, thank you very much for the contribution. Now that I have my first job, it's time to get subscribed and start donating. Well, thank you very much, Bert. Appreciate the support. Quiet Tony as well. Hey, Quill, staked out some time in my calendar to catch your first stream of the year. If you do poker videos, can you also do an intro to poker video, please? A few people in that brought up. I can do that. Again, I find poker very fun. But we will have to disclaimer everything with, you know, just be very careful. You don't want to get in a position where, you know, you're spending, if you think about it as just like you're spending money in a computer game or a night out or something, then it is a great thing, just as long as it doesn't go too far. So I've always been a little cautious. So yeah, maybe we can do a little bit of something. I'll see what I can do. No one! Yes, no one! Thank you very much for that. Just saying thanks to the Dota VODs. Fun to watch and learn that game. Oh, you mean Dota Underlord? Yeah. Maybe Port Royale or Dwarves on Wednesday. If a bunch of people want to return to Port Royale, we will see. We will see what we can do. That might be the way to go, actually. I don't know. A couple of people have brought it up, and it's kind of tickling my fancy. Okay. So, oh, I got more whiskey and chocolate. All these vampire jokes are sucking the life out of me. Let's move on, shall we? So we're going to pop inside our apartment complex over here. Apartment complex. There's a couple of rooms above a pawn shop. They all smell like mold. We're going to check our mailbox here. Okay, so there's nothing in the mail. If we weren't running on the plus patch and things like that, I am running... I did load it correctly, right? Yes, good. Excellent. If we weren't running on the plus patch, when we blackmailed that doctor, I think... he would have put the money in our mailbox, but we did pick it up from his office instead. So, we never went in this room. This is not the room that we're going into, I think, for the quest. I think that's the one upstairs, right across from our apartment. But this room does have something of value Because, unless I am wrong, doesn't this room have a skill book in it somewhere? Or is it just loot? Oh, maybe it's not this one. Oh! Oh! Why is it so chunky laggy? That's weird. I mean, it's perfectly fine for me. And my video is fine, right? Why is OBS not capturing this game properly? It was fine last time. Let me switch over to window capture instead of game capture. Now, it's an old game, so there, these things can tend to happen. No, it's not in window capture. I guess I could do desktop capture. It'll be a little awkward because every time I tab out, you guys will see my actual desktop instead of just a frozen image, which is maybe a little bit more boring, but weird. It worked fine last week, but okay, there we go. Desktop capture. Whee! Now it's fine. Huh. No idea. You know what I should have done? If I'd known I would have to do this in desktop capture, I would have made sure to switch to a vamp-themed desktop image. But we'll go with that Dr. What guy. Okay, so am I wrong? Is it not? I guess it's not in this apartment. There's nothing in here? Unless the plus patch changed something? Okay. We'll keep snooping around. Because there's this apartment. Maybe I did do desktop capture last time. I don't know. There we go. There is a key here now that we can use. Now, I could pick the lock, probably if I blood buff myself, because it would give me extra dexterity. But you don't get XP for, like, picking locks or anything. You just get XP for completing quests. You don't even get XP for killing things. So, we may as well use the spare key that's hidden.
Hey, Mayor. It's Mike. Look, I gotta head downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Oh, Miss Belval's donation. I will check on that in just a second. That guy there, doesn't he sound like a voice combination of sort of Keanu Reeves and, what's that guy's name? All right kind of actor. What's his name? I'm just going, but it's, or a little Nicolas Cage, actually. It does sound like, you know what? Maybe just some flat Nick Cage. That's not who I was talking about. Now Woody Harrelson. All right. He does stupid car commercials now. Was it the guy in Interstellar, the one I'm thinking of? Matthew McConaughey. So I was thinking, exactly. So I was thinking a combination between Keanu Reeves and Matthew McConaughey. But the Nick Cage is definitely in there too, so I don't know. Oh, I can't play it again. Aw. I am still confused. I thought there was a skill book. Was there not like a firearms skill book in this room over here? Maybe it's not in with the plus patch. It's not under the desk? In the kitchen, under the sink. I think the plus patch might have gotten rid of the skill book for some reason. You know what? I think the plus patch may have moved the skill book to somewhere else for some reason, and I don't know why. Definitely does not appear to be a skill book in this room, though. I didn't get the firearms book from this, or did I? Did I end up picking the lock here after buying the lockpick? Maybe I did. Although, why would the door be locked again? And there's one hidden in the closet. In this closet? Well, there's no closet in here, so. Should be an apartment opposite of yours. Well, the apartment opposite of us had the answering machine. Oh, there it is! It's whiskey and chocolate! So, oh, this is, right, this is a stealth skill book. Which doesn't matter because we're never gonna stealth in this game. Ever. Alright. Let's pop outside and we'll check out, because we did miss the one with the Belvala's got some more, Belvala is part of the Sabat's PR, group. Is it F9 to quick save in this? I think so. Let me just remind myself before I tab out. Yeah, F9 is quick save. I want to make sure it wasn't accidentally the quick load button or something. Not that we've done that much. Okay, game saved. So, what was that? Did I miss one from Belvala earlier? Oh yes, Sabat Belvala! I'm sorry. That jumped over earlier. I'm so sorry. Just to make sure you got it right, the Sabat are the good guys. The Camarilla are rotten to the core, evil and untrustworthy, says Sabat Belvala. Come join the Church of Cain. We've got blood rituals. We took care of the shovelheads that ruined your house. Okay. And then some more from Belvala here. Again, he is part of the Sabat PR department. As the foul Camarilla has interfered with the digital pixies keeping you from reading it, here's another donation to the Donuts and Blood Piggy Bank. Evil Camarilla screwing everything up. Join the Sabat here. You can Diablerie as much as you want. I guess that's just to get you closer to the Cain, right? Mm-hmm. But Sabat is fun. Anarch's even more fun. Yeah, I can appreciate the Anarchs. Oh, okay, this is gonna happen. Now, it happened before when I was doing some testing, well before we started streaming last time, where there was some weird texture clipping. And then we were playing, it was fine. I'm wondering if this is related to the same reason I can't just do the recording of the, like the game capture, if there's like something slightly off about how Vampire is engaging its render mode. I don't know. Alright, we have to talk to Kilpatrick. Just sort of teleporting around. She's all alone. You know what we don't have? Much blood. Alright. Thank you for walking down a dark alley. That's much appreciated. Do we want to go into the controlled substances? We don't have the medicine for the pawn shop guy. People keep spamming about it. We don't have it. That's what I'm bringing up right now. Do we want to go up to controlled substance? Because we don't have it. We have, Oh, I meant to check the email. That's it. I checked the mailbox twice. Hold on. One sec. It's possible that the extra quest was coming through me. For some reason, I thought it might have been a written letter. But then I was like, oh, maybe it's an email. And then I forgot to check email because we were so caught up with that. Yeah, that's a little annoying. We're not done with this town yet. We are almost done. I want to finish the side quest, and then we're going to do the Act 1 closer. We can't leave Santa Monica yet. Email. Sunrise. Yeah, there we go. This is from Lacroix. He is the prince of the city, and we kind of owe him a boon because he didn't kill us because we were embraced outside of the rules. So he let us live, but we owe him some stuff. It has come to our attention that a sample of werewolf blood has made it into the hands of the local tabloid, and that they have sent it on to the clinic in Santa Monica for testing. The responsible party has been dealt with, most painfully, I can assure you. But for obvious reasons, we can't have anyone testing the blood. Please retrieve the blood sample from the clinic and leave it in your mailbox. You'll be compensated accordingly. And then, oh, we had that already. I think that's it for our emails. Yep. All right, quit. There you go. So now we've picked up the side quest. So we have two things to do in the clinic. One's upstairs, one's downstairs. I think. Why not just drink it yourself? I don't remember. In World of Darkness, what happens if a vampire feeds from a werewolf? Does it do anything? I'm getting some of my lore kind of mixed up. Oh, they frenzy. That's right. Yes, it's like crack for... Yes, that's right. So I know in the Vampire Diaries, werewolf blood is basically vampire toxin. So let's go upstairs first. Let's go to controlled substances. Now, this area... And we got the key. So we have the key to the upstairs because way long ago, when the way we talked our way into the clinic in the first place is to convince the lady at the front counter, the nurse at the front counter, that we were here for a part of IT. So she gave us the key. We've still got over on the left-hand side, probably this way on the webcam, that Masquerade symbol. We're not in a combat zone, so theoretically right now we wouldn't actually be attacked. There are security guards that patrol around. I don't know if... okay, I can blood buff to get past that. I don't know if I have to worry about being caught by him or not. I'm going to quick save. I want to know if I need to stress or not.
This area is for hospital staff only.
But I belong here and I need your keys.
You can let yourself out.
Okay, good. Now, we know we don't have to worry about these guys. Mostly I just didn't want to be annoyed. What we're going to do is we're going to blood buff to give ourselves an extra couple... Oh, did he see me do this? Wait.
This area is for hospital staff only. You can let yourself out.
He might have just patrolled over here. I think he was patrolling over here and he saw me picking the lock. Alright, fair enough. I do have the key here, because he gave me his key. Thanks, buddy. Much appreciated. He gave me his key, so I can enter this office. I think that was just a shadow glitch. Apparently we're having a lot of that stuff. There's also ways to go through the vents in here. Let's check this computer. So, the controlled substances door, we need to get in. Dosage is the password for the controlled substance door. So we can unlock the door to controlled substance, so we can get those drugs. And the cabinet, I think, is also locked. See if we can hack this one. I'm not the vampire you're looking for. Page. Is Paige the name of Dr. Malcolm St. Martin's wife? I think so. So we can unlock that. So, however, this did enable the camera in controlled substances. So if we don't want to get in trouble, we're going to have to find a way to disable the cameras. More on that in a second. Where's that security guard? Okay. I'm going to wait until he sort of walks away. Oh, the mistress. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember who was who. What we're going to do here is we're going to quick save again, just in case he can see through walls for some reason. But, to me, it looks like he shouldn't be able to see us. I think what happened last time, he was just having to wander in our direction. Right. Blood buff. Give ourselves +2 dexterity. Pick the lock. Come in. Close the door. I don't think there's anything in this room. I think this is just a good way to, like, get around stuff. If I crouch and jump, I might have to do things with the box as well. Now crouch. Okay, there we go. I don't know if we actually need to do this. There's a camera here. You can see that it's on and watching that door. There's a way to go down over there. I'm just going to wander around just in case. We might be able to get into something this way that we can't get in otherwise. We got some whiskey and chocolate, but hold on. That's the room I was just in. No, I think this is just an alternate way to get into the room with the computer without having the guard's key and without being able to pick the lock. We can't drop down there. I think that's going to drop us down to the other floor. Let me just pop out of this room then. Sus? Yeah, I'm venting. What was that just came in? Sabat PR Bale! Thank you very much. Oh, Terra Marine as well. I know it didn't pop up. Sorry about that. Terra Marine. Hey, Quill, long-time lurker, first-time commentator, but I felt a new year was a good time to sub. Also, what kind of ship do vampires use? A blood vessel. And Sabat PR Bale says, how do you beat a vampire at poker? You raise the stakes! The Sabat are trustworthy, so what I say must be trustworthy, which means my claims of the Sabat being trustworthy are true. Hashtag logic. The Sabat is like the Three Stooges with chainsaws. I really like that one. Yeah, I did, me too. But again, the worse they are, the better they are. Oh, Shadow Peterox, thank you very much for the bits. Hey, Quill, really enjoy your content, especially the YouTube series. So before I disappear back into ether, I want to chuck a fistful of dollars at you. You're not disappearing into the ether, you're just obfuscating. Vampire references. Thank you very much for those bits. Hello. Now, that's controlled substance. I don't want to go into there right now because the camera is active. What I want to do is find the security office. And in here, well, first of all, we can get the key to the maintenance room, which is another way for us to wander around. I think if we hadn't been able to pick the lock in that first room, what we could have done is snuck into here, grab the key. Like, if you're stealthing around, you can do all kinds of different stuff. Optometry, camera 1. This is for controlled substances. Okay, there. Controlled substance camera has been disabled. This enables all the others. You can only have one camera disabled at a time. But this is going to be fine. So controlled substance is disabled. So now I can go into here. I can go into here. Steal the werewolf blood. Oh, it's not the morgue. It has always been up here. Maybe it's still up here that there's drugs. Let me turn off the other camera. I don't remember what it is. What camera 2 is. Prescription storage. That sounds like where some fun stuff is for our little buddy Trip.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Prescriptions. Oh. Let's wait for him to patrol away. Hey, Soul Bandit. Hey, Quill, just want to say thank you for the many hours of chill out entertainment you've given me. Your Anno 1404, oh, I love Anno, are the first brought me to your channel. I thought it's about time. Thank you very much. Go away. Go away, security guard. There was pizza. Oh, in the break room, yeah. Come on, go away. Turn. Ah. Good thing we mind controlled him, because otherwise he'd be real suspicious of what's going on. Alright, there you go. I gotta pick this lock. Probably should have blood buff first. I bet you we can't pick this. Oh, 3. Excellent. Camera, we had turned it off. You just, yeah, close the door behind us. Medical safe. Gonna pick the lock on this. Why not feed on him? He might flip out. Okay, I think with a blood buff you can do this. Because we have a skill of 3. Blood buff gives us +2 dexterity, so this should be enough to break in. Lovely. Drug box! Take 1 before relations. Allows 6 to 8 hours for swelling to subside. And a prescription bottle for orthotricycline. And some estrogen pills as well. Okay. I think we can take off now. What's up, dude? So we're still going to have to go to the morgue later, but that's going to be for another quest, apparently. See this? By waiting to get Trip his drugs until we had the side quest from the prince, we were able to do 2 things all at the same time. Yeah, I don't think he might... I don't think the room itself is flagged as being a criminal violation. I don't think we get in trouble for entering the room. I think what happens is we get in trouble for someone spawning us lockpicking. And I think that's it. 1 drug box, please. 1 box of drugs, please. Have you helped the injured girl? Yes, we have.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
I got you something that'll keep you up all night. It's an upper. It's, there's got to be other drug sort of puns we can go with. I got you something from the clinic.
Really? Well, let me see what you got.
I know it's not what you wanted, but you'll have a hard time with that. Now for my discount.
Nice pants, dude.
Oh, thank you. Nothing compared to what you will get? Okay. I think I might sell a few things. Sort of got to keep the arm, right? The axe, actually, if we're going to melee, the axe is, like, a good one for, like, tons and tons of damage. We'll sell this knife. We'll keep the axe, and of course we got to keep the arm. These pistols are terrible. We have no interest in keeping them around. The shotgun, okay, the shotgun admittedly can do a crazy amount of damage here. But I have no intention. We may use firearms later, but currently we have no firearm skill, and we just want to beat things to death with our bare hands. We do have a lot of money, but I'm sure we'll find better guns later on. I'm gonna sell that one as well. There you go. That's gonna be a-okay. Never know when you might need an extra hand. Exactly. Right. Now I have to put the werewolf blood in our mailbox. That'll complete another side quest, and it will negate our masquerade violation that we got from sort of generating a vampiric assassination on the President of the United States. These things happen. Astrolite, werewolf blood. So we will give werewolf blood. There we go. to that. And that should be quest complete. At some point, I think someone will pick it up. No, you don't need money. You should sell some of that junk in your... Oh, that's right. We probably have a bunch of junk items, too. No, you're absolutely right. I should totally get rid of that. I forgot that we'd